Hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of hermits and crafting. And it feels so good to say welcome back to Hermitcraft, and it is really good to be back. And I hope you are as excited as I am to fly once again through the Scar X complex here in Hermitcraft. And I hope you are all doing absolutely wonderful. And as I said, it has been a little bit since we were last on Hermitcraft, and I am slowly starting to feel better, and I'm quite excited to get back into building. And well, that's what I want to do today, and I've got some super awesome plans. We just got to fly over to Aqua Town. It is so good to see Aqua Town once again, and I'm seeing all sorts of new things to explore and see in the city, as Azuma's been super busy with his massive theater build, and it looks like he's got some stuff built on the backside of the theater. Oh, it's kind of like the business end of the theater, and this is looking absolutely fine. Ooh, is that a Moo Pop banner? And look at it sway. Look at it sway. That is very satisfying. I feel quite satisfied watching that. Anyway, we've got, oh wow, look at this, like forklifts, and is this some kind of like farmer's market on the back with all the different creatures? Looking absolutely fantastic. Why is the snowman not under the banner and he's melting? Look at him. He's trying to block the sun. Come on, guys, move his stall under the awning. That's cruel. And when I was flying over, I saw a lot of pink, and when I thought it smelled like poop, and there is literally pigsties in my land. Oh wow. Oh, that is a ginormous poop. Somebody really took a dump on my land. Wow. Okay. This can be no other than the ghoulishly smiling B-dubs. Oh, B-dubs. Oh, B-dubs. We're going to have to get back at you. You're basically playing SimCity with us. And I got a couple ideas now just popped into my head. But what is this? Someone filled in this piece of land. Oh, that's fantastic. Whoever did that, this is really cool. And are those cake banners? Oh, I want cake banners in my life. Those are awesome. Wait, this is Corralis's land, right? Hold on. I'm pretty sure we sold it. Yeah, this is Corralis's land. We sold this to him a long time ago. And this really does actually fill in this piece of land here in Aqua Town, giving this whole block a completed feel. Wow, there is new stuff around every corner. I want the yard sale sign. That is... that is so cool. Man, you're away from Hermitcraft for a few weeks, and there is just so much to discover. Welcome to Orderlies. Don't be a Scar, get orderly. That level of punnage and things along those lines, that must be an etho. Oh! Why you got hostile people behind your counter, Etho? Do you not want business? Hey, there he is. Look at him. Clearly his diamond pile is increased and mine has not. And I'm definitely giving him a side eye. Yeah, that pile of diamonds is bigger. Speaking of diamonds, well, I clearly have not been around on the server, and I haven't had anyone interested in land. So we need to change that today. And that is our main objective today, is to increase sales here in Aqua Town. But you might be wondering, Scar, how do you plan on accomplishing that? Well, basically, we're just going to give people free stuff, and that should entice them enough, I think. So the concept behind free, and that's basically what I'm going to call the service, just free, keep it simple, to the point, and that is that we'll take some of the resources that we have in our chest monster and give it to our customers to help them get a jump start on their builds, as we have a ton of resources that would help a person get building in Aqua Town a little bit faster if they have access to a massive amount of concrete, terracotta, and anything their heart desires. So that is my plan to dominate. Well, you look at that. The boomer has gray hair. Oh man, that's pretty funny. I quite enjoy that. That makes me feel a lot better about all the poop in my yard. Anyway, it's time to build and time to get going. And as you know, as I've been trying to explain for the last 5 minutes now, I'm going to build our service here for people who buy our land, and they can use our resources to help build their builds. Now, we need a place for this new building. and it's gonna go right here in our park. That's right. I know you love it. I love it. But now that's kind of like shrunken down. There's not really any point of the park. And as I said before, I feel like the park has always just been kind of just a placeholder just to fill this land, make it look a little bit better. And I think what we have planned here is going to be much better than what is here, except for the fact that these pine trees are my favorite thing I've ever built. And we're totally going to use these in the future. I just love the fact that this park gave us the opportunity to make these trees that then we can use in future builds. And I don't know if it's possible, but I did fall in love with these trees. I know it's embarrassing. It is. Fully admit it, but I stand by it. I love those trees. So we're going to tear out this park and we're going to build a really cool building. And the design that I have in mind is going to really showcase the curvature of the road. So it'll have a really unique and different shape to it, which I think will be wonderful. And with that, let's mow this park right on out of Aqua Town. And like that, the park is now completely wiped out, giving us room for our brand new building free. Or is that the right name for it? Let me know in the comments if that's kind of a ridiculous name. Like, I don't really know. Also, I always seem to leave one leaf block in the air when I tear down trees. It's like a happy little cloud, Bob Ross would call it. Anyway, so we've got the room all settled here. I did a couple mock-ups in my test roll, colors and palettes and things like that. Got that all worked out, and I think it'll look really cool as it stretches around the road. And I also decided I wanted to save one of the trees. So we've got one still here, and I think it looks really cool. And it just kind of fills in this area really nice. So yeah, happy about keeping the tree. And yeah, so we need to grab some resources and make a few more final touches on the design before we start working. And I don't know what to do about these pigs. Oh, it's Cub. Hello, Cub. Trying to convince Cub to buy this land, and it's not going well with these stupid pigs. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Where did you come from? I didn't even know it was getting dark. I was so invested in trying to sell this land. Oh man. What has happened since I was gone from Hermitcraft? There's pigs everywhere. We've got a Walking Dead situation now here at Aqua Town. This is a literal nightmare. My plants in front of my building are dead. I haven't even showed you those yet. This is so bad. Oh my gosh, come, no, good luck. He left us. Come, this is not the Walking Dead way. You can't just leave a man down. This is so bad. Ooh, I am getting out of here. This place is a death trap. Look at them all down there. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go get those resources. Got a whole lot of supplies here ready to roll for our brand new building, and Mumbo's storage system has really come in handy. And we've also done a bunch of organizing of all the miscellaneous items there. So eventually we can build up a massive warehouse slash factory here that will store the giant silo and all the other junk that I have. But a whole lot of the stuff in these boxes will be going into the build we are putting together today. Well, that's not good. Mumbo's base here is dying. So at some point today, we're going to have to swing back over here and feed it. And I kind of forgot what it requires. I think it's golden apples. I'm pretty sure it's golden apples. So if that gets any lower and if we don't see Mumbo, we're going to have to feed it. As I mentioned, when the zombies were trying to kill us, the plants in front of my realty office are dead. And I guess that's the result of being gone. Oh, man. My landscaping really took a hit when I was gone. It is, there's not much left of it around here. So, yeah, we're going to have to clean this up. And by the way, the Jelly Landscape Service, you tell them to come around and water your plants. They're not. So that is the last time we trust a cat security service and a cat gardening service. But anyway, guys, we got our resources here parked in the middle of a road of Aqua Town, ready to go for our build today. And as I said before, I am super pumped to actually start building, as I designed the basics of this building a few weeks ago now before I got under the weather a bit, and I am super excited to start building. Now, this building that I'm going to build shares a slight similarity in the color tones of this building here. I hope I hope that works out. If it doesn't, we can always swap out some of the colors for something else. I feel like this build is fairly modular in that way that you could kind of input your own colors. Like if you built this too, like you could totally swap out the colors for different ones. And I think that is super cool about this build. So with that, let's jump into super fast build mode. End of super fast build mode, and we've got another building here in Aqua Town, and I'm super happy with it, and I hope you are too. It was an absolute blast to put together. Now there is definitely some more details we still need to add, you know, like a roof and an interior. It's a bit of a shell at the moment, but I think the shell has good bones, and I think it, you know, I think it works in Aqua Town. I think it really does. Our goal was, of course, to kind of fit it on the street below, so it really felt like the building was built around this kind of circular piece of the road here, and the building kind of reflects that, and that was one of our main goals with it. So I think we did good with that, and what this building needs now is detail and life. And as I said, I think the shell of the building is solid, but what it's totally missing is life. And I think we can definitely make that happen with a whole bunch of additional enhancements that we can add throughout the area. Now, one of the concerns I had before building this was the fact that it kind of shared a similar color palette to the theater, but seeing it now in action, it's completely different. So it definitely has its own characteristics, but also blends well with the theater. And of course, the real estate office. You can see where the stone kind of ties into the bottom level and the sandstone kind of ties into the accents along the wall, so that this whole area feels like it was all part of the same world, which I think is important when you build in such a large way like this with so many different pieces, that everything is unique and different, but all blends in the end. So what we need to do now is start with that human element like I mentioned. So here are some of my thoughts, all right? I'm excited about this. For the roof, I want to add a giant water tower like you'd see in New York on the older buildings. Next, I'd like to add some kind of radio antenna going up into the air. And if we have room, I'd totally like to put the initials of like a radio station on the big tower, which I think could look really, really cool. Now, down at the bottom, there is a desperate need for a smidge bit of color. And I think I'm going to do that with some awnings around the windows and the entrances, along with some flower baskets hanging from the, I think like right here. These blocks like right here are absolutely perfect for something to hang off of them. And I think we could do the same with the top beams along with these guys over here. So with that, let's add a little life to this build. It's all in the details when it comes to building. I think we've got some really cool ones on here to add a bit of life to the build. We've got awnings in front of the doors and windows. That gives it a splash of color along with our hanging plants. Now, I have considered taking an armor stand and putting a bunch of flowers in these baskets to really create a flower basket, and we might do that on stream. it would take a whole lot of armor stands, but we could definitely try. And yeah, I don't know if we want to do that, but it's definitely an option. Anyway, we've got some cool little flooring under the awning, so I think that looks really cool. And if we shoot up to the top of the roof, that is where the magic happens. We've got our radio antenna and a giant water tank. As I said, I didn't see any other water tanks on any other buildings, so I think this is kind of unique to this building, along with this really cool radio tower. Now, I did try to add the initials to, you know, like an Aqua Town radio station on there, but it's too small, and it's like lettering is so hard in Minecraft at scale when things are smaller. So yeah, that was a bit of a challenge. But speaking of lettering, as I mentioned before, I'm not 100% settled on the name of this shop being called Free. If you have a better name, please let me know. And whatever name we choose in the next episode, I'm going to put a side marquee right here with the name of the shop. So I think that'll look really cool hanging off the side there. And yeah, this has been an absolute blast putting this build together. And I hope you guys like it. It really fills this area in nice. And I got to point out, you always got to point out the flaws. I'm not 100% settled with the back here. So that is something I'm still going to kind of poke around with and try to make a bit better. But with that, it is time now to meet up with the cub, the one, the only cub. He is very interested in some land here in Aqua Town, our first customer in a very long time. And you're interested in a new property here in Aqua Town.
I am. I heard this was the best shop around, and I'm looking to buy some stuff. Actually, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm looking to flip the property, but
all I'm looking for is to get this land off my hands so you can do whatever you want. You see this man behind me? You see this man?
Oh, there's a face there. Whoa.
Yes,
holy smokes.
yes. He haunts my dreams, cub. He haunts my dreams, and I have to beat him in the land games. So you can do whatever you want with that plot.
Yeah, it's a little bit unsettling. I did not see that, like peeking in the window. I mean, that's intimidating. Man.
Let's step out of the building here. Come through the Peter Pan window here, and let's take a look at some properties. Anything in particular that you're interested in?
Just something that looks nice, you know, that's, you know, nice and clean, that doesn't have too many pigs on it, maybe.
Yeah. This is unfortunate. It will be cleared out. B-Dubs owes me an IOU, and I'm going to give him wooden shovels to clear this all out. Not judging or anything. You can have it just as is, but I will clean it out if you do want that. I provide a white glove service here at Good Times Realty.
Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. I'm in good hands, I guess. Is what
you are in the greatest of hands. I feel like that's nice. A jingle from TV, but I just can't put my finger on it. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
it might be.
What kind of land are you looking for? Big, small, near the water, in the bustle of the city?
Yeah, maybe near the water would be good.
That's
usually like the most expensive like areas, right? That's like the most prestigious.
Oh, definitely. This is my favorite plot down at the end. First of all, you get this beautiful view of the ocean. Look at that view. You're truly a king in your castle looking at that beautiful ocean. And then you get this awesome view straight down the road into Aqua Town. It's like the largest unobstructed view in the entire area. And I can wave at you from the windows above.
That's true. Yeah.
That is the benefit.
That's nice. Yeah, you also got is this another one over here on the side too?
Yes, yeah. I mean, dude, wherever there's pigs, that's my land, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I mean, I think maybe this one with the straight on view and stuff. This might be the way to go. I'll take this one. This one looks pretty nice, I guess, but it's filled with poop. But still, I'll take it.
It's sold. I don't know how much.
Okay.
What's your offer?
I mean, I was gonna offer 10 diamond blocks, but since there's poop and pigs everywhere,
12.
We'll go with we'll go with 12. Yeah, I think I'll be able to flip that for at least like 20 or so. So that's a good deal for me, I think. Let me see if I have the diamonds on me. I'm not sure if I do or not. I only got 9 on me.
You're getting a good guy discount.
Okay, 9 it is then. There we go.
Oh, nice. All right, dude, this will be awesome. I'm so glad you got this lot. It's a good one. And you know, just to point out, if you need to expand out the back, you totally can. You can do whatever you want. More land, less land, boat docks, whatever you choose. Oh yeah, that's right. You're just selling it.
I'm just selling it. Yeah, I'm not really interested in building something. I'm just flipping it for profit. hopefully I can get like 10 diamond blocks, 12 diamond blocks, 20 diamond blocks. Yeah.
One word of warning here in Aqua Town: at night, it's a little bit dangerous. So, all right,
oh, yeah.
I'll see you later. Goodbye, Cub. Have fun. Goodbye.
Mate, we need to speak about that. Oh, okay, he's gone.
What a successful day in Hermitcraft this has been. We made our first sale in a very long time, part of the land games. And of course, we finished the massive build today, which is absolutely incredible. And we need to put these diamonds on the pedestal in just a moment. But we also need to figure out what to do about these pigs here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use up my IOU that B-Dubs owes me. And I'm going to have him clear out each one of these plots with a wooden shovel. We're going to have to make a whole lot of wooden shovels to get through all of this. So yeah, I think that's a good way of getting back at him. Also, maybe on some of his plots, there might be some natural disasters. That's right. We're going to be playing a little Sim City with B-Dubs in our next episode. And of course, we are going to get our free shop, which I'm still looking for a better name with. We're going to build out the interiors into a beautiful hardware store with the resources on the upper levels. And yeah, I'm super happy with this build. I think this came out really, really cool. Something about the tower really just ties it together. I don't know what it is, but anyway, let's go put our diamonds on the stack here. And like that, I feel like we are starting to compete with him, but his stack looks a little thicker than mine. Mine's a little shaky at the top. It looks like it's gonna tip over. So yeah, I don't know who's gonna win here, but the hourglass is definitely clicking down. It is so good to be back here on the server. I hope you enjoyed today, where we built our giant building, sold off some land, stacked some more diamonds on the pedestal, and we've got a whole lot of fun stuff to do in our next episode. So until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the videos. If you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. Go subscribe, because you may just become scarred for life.